Sofr is a risk-free rate. Why is it risk-free rate? Because it's overnight generally. So it is considered less risky. And then it is derived from the market, which is based on secured collateralized lending based on the US Treasury bonds as collateral in a way. So it's almost risk-free. So it represents pure risk-free rate in the economy at that point in time. This is RFR. That's a word that you will keep hearing a lot. RFR means risk-free rate. So each currency will have a risk-free rate. For example, in Euro, the risk-free rate is called Ester. In Tokyo, rather for Japan, it is called TONA, Tokyo Overnight Average. In UK, it is called SONIA, Sterling Overnight Index Average. So each currency will have a risk-free rate. In US, it is SOFR. The benchmark, therefore, in this case is a risk-free benchmark. That's very important to keep in mind. A lot of people might have rather be aware of this LIBOR, right? LIBOR, London Interbank Offer Rate, which was the earlier benchmark, based on which the market used to operate. Now, LIBOR derived from interbank lending and borrowing market in London. So there used to be 3-month LIBOR, there used to be 6-month LIBOR, and so on. LIBOR was a risky rate, meaning LIBOR is not simply a risk-free rate. It had other risks built in, meaning it's a rate between two banks, right? So LIBOR it's a risky rate. It's not risk-free. It's risky, which means it has credit and liquidity premium built in. So 3-month LIBOR was always lower than 6-month LIBOR in terms of the riskiness. Similarly, LIBOR not only reflects the interest rates of the economy, but it also reflects the perceived credit risk or the liquidity risk in the market. For example, during COVID time, the interest rates in the economy went to 0, but LIBOR went to 1.5% because there was a credit risk angle because banks could default and so on, right? So similarly, in 2008 crisis, LIBOR was much more than the Federal Reserve's rates. But in case of SOFR, it is completely risk-free, which means SOFR will only look at the expectation of interest rates. Rather, SOFR is purely an interest rate benchmark reflecting the overall interest rates in the economy.